Russia hacking. Putin ordered campaign of influence in U.S. election. The Russian leader and his government aspire to help Donald Trump's chances by discrediting Hillary Clinton, a report claims. Vladimir Putin ordered a campaign to influence the U.S. presidential election, according to a newly declassified report by American spy chiefs. The Russian leader and his government aspire to help Donald Trump's chances of winning by discrediting his rival Hillary Clinton, it is claimed. Mr. Trump unexpectedly beat Mrs. Clinton in the election, but he has been skeptical of accusations that Moscow was behind a hacking campaign that sought to boost his chances. The report from the Director of National Intelligence, James Clapper, said, "We assess Russian President Vladimir Putin ordered an influence campaign in 2016 aimed at the U.S. presidential election. Russia's goals were to undermine public faith in the U.S. democratic process, denigrate Secretary Clinton, and harm her electability and potential presidency. It made clear the Russian government had developed a clear preference for President-elect Donald Trump." The report said Russian intelligence accessed elements of multiple state and local electoral boards, but the systems targeted or compromised were not involved in counting votes. U.S. intelligence agencies also believe Moscow hacked into the emails of the Democratic National Committee and Mrs. Clinton's campaign team and fed the material to WikiLeaks. But the report claimed there were also targets associated with the Republican Party. Before he met spy chiefs for a briefing on the report on Friday, the president-elect dismissed the controversy as a political witch hunt. Later, he said he had constructive talks with them and vowed to crack down on hacking. He said he would appoint a team to aggressively combat and stop cyber attacks by coming up with a plan within 90 days of him taking office on the 20th of January. The president-elect said any hacking during the election campaign had no effect on the result and voting machines were not tampered with. He said of the intelligence officials, "I have tremendous respect for the work and service done by the men and women of this community to our great nation." Russia has denied the U.S. government's hacking claims. President Barack Obama last week imposed fresh sanctions on Moscow and expelled dozens of diplomats in retaliation.